Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Max's Tarot. This is a love reading for you for many. This reading is going to read people, so it may not resonate with all of you. Okay, take the messages that you feel are for you, and what is not is probably meant for somebody else with a different situation. Welcome to all subscribers. It's super great having you here. If you haven't subscribed, consider doing so you don't miss weeklies and monthly videos. Also, please hit the like button. And if you're ready for your own personal reading, go to my website, maxestarot.com. All right, Aquarius, what is going on for you guys in December? Let's see. Thank you, universe, for the messages for Aquarius viewers in love and for any cross watchers. Four of Cups, the Hermit, the Chariot, the Fool, the Nine of Swords, the High Priestess. What's going on with the person that you most have in mind? Some of you be having more than one option. So this is about the one that you most are leaning towards. Eight of Swords. One more card from Aquarius. The Lovers. And the Emperor. Ooh. Aquarius, you may be dealing with another air sign. So another Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini. Could be a water sign. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A Cancer. Well, I just said Cancer. Sorry about that. Virgo, Aries. Yeah, those are the signs that I see most marked on the table. But your person could be a different sign, of course. All right, so you have an energy of the Emperor. And right behind that, you have a Four of Swords energy. So you may be in a period where you are taking a break. Could be from different situations, from people. You want to feel like you're in control. And, the Emperor is not the most affectionate. So you may actually be coming across as a little bit cold and distant to some people with this Emperor energy. Some of you are married, okay, or have been married with the Emperor. And so you'll be dealing with your spouse, or you may be dealing with someone different than your spouse, or boyfriend, girlfriend, okay? This may also have to do between somebody who is dealing with an ex. Okay, so you'll be dealing with an ex here, or with a new love interest. So, it's going to be different for all of you. I feel that, once again, you are in an energy where you just want to keep to yourself, even with this High Priestess. There are a lot of things that are happening within you, in your heart, a lot of emotions, but you're trying to keep everything under wraps. You're trying to just keep it all, without giving out a hint that anything is going on with you. You have somebody confused in the month of Earth. This person may be overthinking a situation. They be trying to understand if you love them or not, if you have feelings for them or not. This is somebody who may have gotten also the wrong idea, all right? Because this is a person who's gotten lost. And I know some people be like, what do you mean? Well, if you want to know what the Eight of Swords is about, go ahead and shoot me an email. But that's how I see it. It's somebody who once upon a time, they knew where they belonged, and suddenly they took the wrong turn, and they ended up getting lost, and now they're trapped in their head, and they don't really know how to get back. So I feel like there's somebody like that you're dealing with, who is not necessarily very sure of what it is that they're supposed to be doing when it comes to you. Four of Cups. This person offered a cup to you, so some emotion, or you offer a cup towards them. Now, the Hermit energy is a very intuitive energy. You have a High Priestess energy and you have a Hermit energy. Aquarius, I feel like you're very intuitive, sometimes perhaps even very psychic here. You may be in touch with, the esoteric world, so tarot, the zodiac, numerology. Some of you maybe even are very interested in, metaphysics and that kind of stuff, or just plain old spirituality. But I feel like you may have sensed that this person was expecting a cup from you, or you may have sensed that this person wanted to offer a cup to you. So either they wanted a cup from you, or wait, I just got tongue twisted. So wait a minute. I feel like you felt like this person wanted something from you. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, and that they were offering something, but with the hermit energy, it's not like you were doing anything about it. I think you were just kind of thinking and trying to, because the hermit is not confrontational. The hermit is just very patient, very cool, very they can definitely put distance between themselves and another person. So you have just sensed this, but you kind of maybe put distance, and so that you wouldn't give off a vibe to this person here with the Four of Cups. All right. Um, for some of you, it's a different message altogether. It's about a situation where somebody's very confused about really giving something to you. And I think that with the Hermit, you've been very patient, you've been waiting, you've been thinking about this, reflecting on it. When are they really going to make up their mind? When are they really going to bring this cup towards me? I really feel like, I feel sometimes the Hermit would like some emotion and affection. I think the hermit loves himself, but at the same time, it's nice to get a hug. I feel like that's what the hermit feels, um, at least in this reading. And so, you have just been waiting for this person to be more affectionate, and maybe this person doesn't know what to do, with their emotions towards you. I feel like there's somebody here who cannot read you very well. All right. So the chariot and the fool. Somebody definitely wants to move forward with you. Somebody is also practicing a lot of self-restraint and so a lot of self-discipline. Because the chariot, it can have everything be in balance. The chariot is not all over the place with their feelings and emotions. They know what's going on, and they know when to go right and when to go left. And so I feel like there's somebody here who really would like you to get on board with them. Uh, there's two cards here for Aries, the Emperor and the Fool. Very different energies. I don't know why they, connect them with the same. For those of you who like astrology, you know the story behind why the Fool is also represented by Aries and the Emperor, as well. Because once again, the Emperor is very kind of closed off, a little stubborn, and the Fool is just la 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 la. It's just really like free and a risk taker, and sometimes a little gullible, and sometimes just gets into trouble because they don't really think through situations. So anyway, whatever the story is between why the two cards are represented by the same sign beats me. So if you know a little bit about it, go ahead and leave me a comment for those of you who are pro at astrology. But anyway, it could be that they're represented by the same planet. That could be it. Anyway, let's continue. So the Fool is an energy where I feel like there is somebody here who you really want to get on board with. There is somebody, okay? Because there's the Lovers includes there's choice. So it could be that you're dealing with two people. All right, this person here who is very confused, doesn't know what's going on. You are keeping their arm's length. You're not necessarily, you're being very careful with this person. And then there's this other where you are totally unrestricted. You're just like full, let's go. You know what I'm saying? The Chariot is also a card of travel. So you'll be traveling a lot in the month of February. Or somebody's traveling to see you and you're just like, la 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 la, I'm so happy. Let's go do stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it really feels like there is two different energies. Okay. One who's really very self-assured about where they're going with you, and you just let yourself go with them. And then the other person who is very much in their head, doesn't know what's going on, doesn't know if you still love them or if you ever did love them, doesn't know if should come back to you. And I think that's the person that you're giving this other energy to. You're like, no, I'm the Emperor. Like, do not try to bring anything towards me. Do not think that I am going to melt for you. Do not think that I am, um, here to throw myself at you. I feel like you're keeping a very strong boundary with one person, but then you're very free with another. Okay. Um, we have a Nine of Swords energy. I feel like this person, whoever it is that's confused, God help them. The universe helped this person find clarity, because I don't see you necessarily opening up. I don't see you necessarily expressing what your concerns are to this individual, or taking a lot of action in trying to help them understand what's up. Okay. You know, you'll be following your intuition. Your intuition will be telling you just let it be. You know, they're gonna get their clarity somehow. Um, and so there's an energy here where you're just being very passive, I feel, with one person, while with another, you're just like, let's go, let's go, you know, let's have fun, let's travel, let's do stuff. I love you, I want you, you are everything. You know, you are totally, totally vulnerable to these other individuals. So once again, with the lovers card, it really feels like you may be dealing with two people. Okay. All right, so let's continue. Hit the like button if you haven't done so yet, Aquarius. Thank you. So this person that's very much in their head, may be unsure about what the feelings are. The Magician. Okay, so there is somebody here who they definitely want to make something happen with you. Definitely feels like an ex energy. They have felt like they missed an opportunity with you or that you missed an opportunity with them, but now they're feeling like they have the energy to make something happen. However, you're being very cautious with this person, very, very cautious, keeping your distance, sorry, and also being a little bit indifferent, I feel. Seven. You'd be avoiding them too. You'd be just like, I feel like you're just not doing anything about it. You're either letting them wait and see what they're doing, or you're observing them to see what it is that they're trying to do. So you're very observant, you're tuning into this person's energy way, way more than they probably can imagine. They probably have no idea that you've zeroed in to to this person and you're just kind of waiting and seeing what happens. But you're not taking any action. Let's see. So this is the other person that I feel you're dealing with, this Chariot energy. Justice. So it could be a Libra. So you feel like this person is so right for you with the Justice card. This is somebody who's very fair, very self-disciplined, very logical, very. I feel like you trust this other person so much, like you trust them with your life, Aquarius. And that's why you give your whole self to this individual because it feels so safe. It feels like this person is gonna do right by you. You see, that's what I'm feeling. What else for Aquarius? Ah, there you go. See, and you love them. See, what was I saying? You do love this. You want to marry this person, or this person wants to marry you here. But this feels like you're like, yeah, I'm so down. I am so down. Where this other person is like, ugh, you know, you're putting like the brakes just like are like screeching, like whenever you're coming near this person, it's like, ah. But with this one, it's like, oh, you know, I love you. You're like love, and yeah, let's move forward. Let's get married, or let's do what's right. Let's just, you know, it just really feels like that. So definitely, it's an energy. It's a reading where I feel many of you be dealing with two people, or if you're only identifying with one of the people that I'm talking about, then that's cool too. Definitely somebody who's an ex and is confused about you, and you're like not, like you're like no. And for some of you, is somebody that definitely sees you as their one. All right, so these ex or whoever they are, they be trying to be your friend, or they be trying to do something to get closer to you. And they're really, really trying, by the way. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is not full of bullshit, okay? The Page of Pentacles is very honest, hardworking. They mean what they do, they mean what they say. So this person go from just being in their head a lot to taking some sort of action in order to show you that they would like to build with you or rebuild with you. And you have a High Priestess energy. You're like, leave a message, you know? You're like making yourself so unavailable to this person. Let's see what else. But yeah, you're like, see, they're coming across with like, here, hello. And you're like, Page of Wands is like, no, no, you're hitting a wall there. I am not going to share energy. I'm not interested. I'm not going to reply. I'm not going to get back to you, you know? Yeah, definitely two people here. All right, what's up with the lovers, dear universe? So definitely remember it's a month where it's about decisions, who you're gonna let in and who you're really gonna keep out. Oh, you're choosing a Taurus here, King of Pentacles. So whoever it is that you love and you just want to give all of yourself to, could be a Taurus, it could be a Cancer, it could be a Libra. Um, this is an energy of marriage. I mean, this is an energy of let's move in together, let's build, let's, you see. Now for some of you, this is a situation where you are definitely dealing with somebody you were married to, and now you're dealing with somebody who's new, you see, or newish. And the choice is on this Taurus because they're willing to invest and very solidly, they're handsome, or they live in a nice place, they're generous and kind. This person like berries a lot, like they like pomegranates or strawberries or anything that's a berry. And I know I know pomegranates are not berries, just let me make that clear. So aside from berries, they like pomegranates. Oh goodness. And pomegranate season is coming up, right? It's in the fall. I love pomegranate, my favorite fruit. So good for you too, a lot of antioxidants. All right, so yeah, there's definitely, okay, the person that's an ex or the person that wants to see if they can get somewhere with you is either another air sign or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. See, they're trying to persevere. They're trying to see if they, they're kind of like strategizing, all right, where they're like, okay, well, let me see if maybe there's still something here I can rescue. Let me see if this can still be something that I can win. And you're like, no. Okay, Emperor, show me more, please. Ooh, yeah, you're like Knight of Swords. Like, don't you dare. Don't you dare try to come towards me, because look at my energy. I am so going to pull this sword out. Now, I'm not talking literally, you have a sword. Please do not get into any sort of violence, okay? I have to just, it's a disclaimer, it's not advocating any violence. Don't do it. Be civil. But I feel like the energy is one of resistance. You really want to resist this person. You're really going to put them in their place. You have absolutely no problem stating how you feel. So yeah, this person, if they try to come in towards you, they're really gonna get it from you. You see what I'm saying? The ex or whoever it is that you're dealing with. And with the World card, it just really tells me, and then there's a card related to the past. These cycles are going on. Nothing here is necessarily ending from your view. Either you're still gonna be dealing with two people, or the one person. But this is ongoing. So come back for another reading for a weekly or monthly to see how this saga continues to, go on. Get a personal reading if you want more insight related to your particular situation. Go to maxestarot.com. Hit like, subscribe, leave me comments, share this video on social media. Aquarius, I will see you next time for another reading. Bye.